What is up, everybody? Crustless Crypto here, back in a video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, at 2,500 subscribers, I'll be giving away $150 worth of EGLD, so make sure you guys are supporting the channel. I do have a website, crustlesscrypto.com. Bookmark it, check it out if you guys want to. And as always, make sure you guys are following me on my Twitter at Crustless Crypto. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about Elrond. So looking at the price of it, it's actually up by 12% today. It's at $281. It's taken a nice little rise, and the rest of the market is following that as well. As you guys can see here, Bitcoin is at $51,000. And, you know, after the Christmas kind of holidays, things are starting to look up. I mean, you got coins like Cardano going up 28%. You got coins like Solana going up 17%. Luna going up 28%. So right now we are definitely in a green market. I'm looking forward into seeing how far it will continue to rise. And in my opinion, honestly, this might be a great time to buy in. Not a financial advisor, it's not financial advice, but we may see a continuous uptick to that $300 level and then continuing to push to $350 and hopefully even get back to our all-time high, which I believe it was at $538, $540, which was pretty nice. So make sure you guys are keeping your eye out for these prices, because who knows, we might be actually taking off again and a lot of things will be bullish. I mean, you got Near Protocol here up 84%, so pretty awesome stuff to see here. If you guys weren't tracking last week, right, they had a whole bunch of updates that came out. They had the token distribution to the RIDE listing participants. They had the EGLD integration into the Ledger Live wallet. I did a video on that, put it up here above me in the card. They had an interoperability boost via Finance Change, and then they had the EGLD being listed on the Bybit exchange. So awesome stuff that has happened last week. You know, time's moving by really quickly, and we're almost headed to 2022. 1.25 million plus access to EGLD via the Exodus IO wallet. They had a new staking provider, and they're also live on the token terminal. So a lot of good stuff. You know, if you take it day by day, week by week, month by month, things are definitely, you know, progressing in the right direction for the Elrond network. Great statistics here. I'm looking forward to seeing the newest updates, you know, the newest things that's going to be coming out. I know a lot of things are in the works, and don't mistake silence for sorrow, because there's definitely a lot of things that they're working on without necessarily telling us about. Awesome update on the Maiar DEX. The US dollar value is now displayed under each token, and the total amounts in the swap, add liquidity, and account detail screens updated every 6 seconds. DEX operations are now easier to read in the Explorer. Taking a look at the Maiar exchange here, we go to swaps, for example, you actually see the live price here. So for USDC, for example, it's $1 value compared to EGLD, which is 280. And then it does definitely show you that exchange rate as well down here. And in my opinion, this was the right step in the right direction. I think the HOLORIDE listing really burned a lot of people when they tried to immediately swap their Elrond, their EGLD for RIDE tokens. So being able to see the price live like this, which is something they should have already had, but it's nice that they kind of woke up and were like, okay, yeah, for people who are, you know, actively trying to swap something, tracking that price is essential because of how volatile, you know, new token launches could be. And you don't want somebody buying something thinking that they're going to get it at 10, 20 cents and actually buying it at $7 and then the price just dumping. So this was really good that they implemented this update, and it's going to help a lot of people to make more wiser and informed decisions when there's new token launches in the future. Now, taking a look at the farms here, I do still have my liquidity pool token staked on the farms. That 17.7x multiplier is too good to pass up, and it's at that 399% APR. For me, I am willing to take the risk because MEX is tied to the EGLD's price. So if you guys think about it, right, there's a possibility that MEX could rise higher or faster than EGLD. But the thing is, EGLD's price is directly attached to EGLD. So unless MEX gets listed on other exchanges, which is definitely going to happen in the future, I'm not too worried about it. Let me know what you guys' opinions are. You may disagree with me on that, but I'm willing to take the risk for these high rewards. I mean, I got $5,000 worth of MEX tokens here locked that I just completely farmed. And that's free money that I've just gotten. And yes, I won't be able to touch it for years, but thinking about years, right? What's the price of MEX going to be in the next 2-3 years? I mean, this $5,000 could be worth 15, 20, even more than that. So just put that into perspective, guys. I'm continuing to farm for now until I see a good opportunity to sell, and that won't be anytime soon in the short term. So the cream of the crop in this video, Lucy Minku put out this update here with all the stuff that they've been doing. Now, Wesley Kress also talks about some interesting things that he pointed out in this as well. I won't get into that yet, But let's take a look here. So he says, sharing recipes over holiday dinner. Here's our favorite at Elrond Network. 2 cups of clear vision, relentless pursuit of goals, endless research and innovation, and lastly, a heart full of community. Prep time, long days of work, often into the night. So again, as always, they have their weekly ElrondTech and a lot of massive updates that I'm sure many of you would be wanting to listen to. So scrolling down here, he first states that final preparations are underway for the deployment of the Elrond Ethereum version 2 bridge. Several catching improvements, bug fixes, i.e. smart contract state interpretation, and code cleaning in tandem with a large amount of testing. I think this is extremely important. People are waiting for the Elrond Ethereum bridge version 2 to come out because the version 1 right now has to be manually processed by somebody or some entity, and it's not automated. So when people are trying to bridge USDC coins, for example, to the Maiar DEX, especially in high volumes and high traffic times, people are going to be sitting there and waiting for hours, sometimes even days. So it's important that they get this Ethereum Elrond bridge version 2 updated, and pushed out as soon as they can, once obviously the testing and everything is polished and good to go. Scrolling down here, he also states here, did an improvement of the vesting system in DEX smart contracts. New changes will make merging of locked MEX tokens more fair, since the calculus of the remaining unlocked percent distribution will consider a bigger precision point. I think this is important as well. If a lot of people are wanting their locked MEX tokens to be unlocked as soon as possible, obviously they have to wait for that year and then at 15% increments. I think that, improving this vesting system, making it more, kind of understandable, and like he says here, more fair, hopefully that reduces on wait times in order to unlock it, and make a lot of people like myself very happy who farmed a lot of MEX tokens and maybe would like to have the option to liquidate it in the future. They say here, open PRs for Ledger Live ESDT integration. Again, they're pushing to work on the ESDT support on the Ledger Live, which is awesome, and this is something I'm keeping my eye on. Lending microservice testing, reviews, fixes, audits on the Maiar exchange, gas limits optimizations for the Maiar exchange, and then tested new version 1.3 split farms on public testnet. So anything that, again, improves the Maiar exchange functionality, I'm always for. This is also an important one. Research for a new initial DEX offering model, technical analysis document on how we can make a better coin listing when the demand is too big, especially the price discovery mechanism. So again, the RIDE token, the HOLORIDE token listing was a huge crink in their armor. This is something, they kind of got a lot of flack for, people losing money because of uninformed decisions. And this is something they do not want to happen again. And I respect that. They are learning from their lessons. They're learning from the, live experiments, so to say. And they're actually trying to implement ways to improve this and prevent this for future launches. So again, very awesome to see that they're including this and mentioning it. And probably the most important one here out of all of them, technical analysis document on staking model for new tokens, liquid staking, dual yields, and improvements on current models. NFT media support, profiling, performance bottlenecks on the api.elrond.com. I just want to repeat that real quick. Liquid staking, dual yields, and improvements on current models. Going into what I said earlier about Wesley Kress, he states here, liquid staking is coming, EGLD. Now, a lot of people don't know what liquid staking is. So, an awesome guy like him, right? Make sure you guys follow him on his Twitter, Wesley Kress. He states here, liquid staking will allow you to continue to stake your EGLD while receiving a derivative, a one-to-one mirror that you can use in DeFi like the Maiar exchange, unlocking massive liquidity without compromising the security of the network. That is huge. This is, in my interpretation of it, leveraging. You're going to be able to leverage not only your stake, but your EGLD. So, for example, right, EGLD, if you traditionally stake in the Maiar app, there's a 10-day unbonding period. You literally can't access or do anything with that EGLD for 10 days. Now, if you're able to stake this EGLD and actually be able to still use it, like he's saying here, a derivative one-to-one mirror, like the Maiar exchange, you definitely can leverage your assets. So in my opinion, you could continue to stake your EGLD, making that 15 to 18%, right, on something like Helios staking, and continue to actually swap. Now, how this would actually work without you losing money and actually compromising your stake, I don't know the exact mechanisms on how this would work efficiently. Now, again, I'm not too familiar with the liquid staking, but this is something that the Elrond network is looking at and wanting to implement. So I'm very excited to, see what they come up with. This is something that I'm going to be looking towards Wesley Crest for his guidance and his expertise on giving us some of those awesome visual graphics. So again, thank you for letting us know about this, Wesley. So that's it. Lastly, this is coming from J. Elrond. Just some food for thought, right? EGLD, I feel the next leg coming up for the entire crypto space. And we all know Elrond usually shoots out in the front at the start of those legs thus far in 2021. NFA, not financial advice, but looking for Group Elrond, it feels like the world will see Elrond in 2022. I completely agree with this statement. They kind of set the foundations this year, 2021, looking back, in order to propel themselves for 2022. What I mean by that, they launched from the testnet to the livenet. They got off of that traditional old Elrond, the ERD token, pretty much created their own full-fledged coin. Now they have their own Maiar DEX, right? The decentralized exchange for swapping. A lot of things are being set in place, the foundational bricks, in order to propel to a new kind of era. So I'm looking forward to what the team has to offer. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. A lot of people are bullish on Elrond like myself. If you are bearish, let me know in the comment section down below as well. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope everyone has a wonderful day or night wherever you are. I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one.